Man, I told you to. Hey, you got to bet on the Browns here, nigga. Man, I told you. Didn't I tell you? Mm-mm. Pope. I told you that. I just told you that yesterday, man. I just told you that. Oh yeah, I know, bro. 40-0. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, you know. Hey, somebody showed me a video of that bitch coming in, Joe, looked like he was high. That nigga face was bloody. I was like, I was at work and I just seen the highlights. I was like, damn, when he hit that, oh shit. You know, moving on to UFC, then nigga got kicked in the earlobe. Boom. Oh shit. Oof. Goddamn, what's that? Oh Lord.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are
Yeah,
set
he
for
would have been
football.
out one more than that if he would have took us
Stadium
there. You
in
know what I'm
Miami
saying? Like
Gardens.
shit.
Tonight we'll have the final two games
I
of
said
this
he would have been out
kickoff
more money than
weekend.
that if he would have took
Get
us
one
serious.
right
Shit.
here between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
I know they everybody was got. I don't know why niggas thought the other niggas gonna win though.
Ready to rock and roll. Here's Jonathan Garibay. And we are underway on a Monday night. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, you know, oh yeah, phone number.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And some space here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
8 runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get on the field before giving up any more yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Burris. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah. You still play that dinosaur game, man? Oh my God. But man, I watch it,
Jones
man.
and the Pats
Stop
now
your
with
madness.
1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. On the move past the 40. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that 2nd attempt. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. A solid stiff arm. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Huh? What?
Now Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So taking a risk here early in the new year. They're going to go for it. Operating from the gun. Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons.
Down, he backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
No, I don't know college.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go, and the team...
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and go. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, still in the first half here, a long way to go. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. The Golden Blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And they won his own coverage. They were a man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
He gets this to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off-play action. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Back to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Burris. That one caught by Gibson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 89 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones.
What is it?
Unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
It got to be pass interference.
May have come too
Shit.
early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
After the penalty, it's Henry. We'll get this up to about the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Jones. Going for the deep ball. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton as the first half is winding down. And the Pats are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is down to 4. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Who was that talking?
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Oh. Damn, Pole, you got him in the minor league and you didn't invite me? Oh, my God. A wait list? Man, listen, man. I know you got strings. You know what I'm saying? You got weight in there. You won a bowl or something? Oh, my God. Oh, my.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A first down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against. Let alone put points on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jones. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and losing speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Off for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Garibay's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, niggas want Age Richardson now, huh? Goddamn. Crazy.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And for a while when this play's open, all the talk was about punts hitting the Giants scoreboard here at Arlington. I don't think we ever heard about a pass hitting the scoreboard, but that's probably about as close as you're going to get. That one was way up there.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story. That's a full 67 yards in the air. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off-play action. Jones. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 21 yards away.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
Who?
And that one will
oh, he did.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will
let's see, because I was in here.
At the 24.
You know, it's getting close, folks. You're going to see a lot of people you ain't seen it.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in
Trey Lance over Purdy.
At least 2 first downs.
I mean,
because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Right.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain in
look, if we go off hold on, if we go off of what, how they play type shit, in real life type shit, Purdy. But if we go off, you know what I mean, what combine attributes, you know what I'm saying, is Trey Lance.
It's been a tough go for him.
And every time he
really, and Paulie, really, all that depends on how you play with a quarterback. Like, if you play outstanding, that turnovers and shit like that, you're going to get messages.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Burris. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that line.
But then, too, Paulie, then, too, is who in your division, what they do, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, versus, okay, you got somebody like Gridiron, you know he likes to pass. You know what I mean? Like,
to throw on second down. Burris, he'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 3rd and 2, Burris. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
See, our shit is different though, Portland, because because a lot of jumps I've been in, both of us don't have regression on, and then like Leon, you can't move a nigga, you can't do this, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, boy, we allow for you to really play football, like.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to work. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Hey, that hasn't been new TV, Polo. That's crazy. Nah, the TV broke itself. Shit, you know, well, it's like pixelated right at the top.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They'll try and throw for it. And
Boy, you thought you was going, nigga.
So
not with Tua. Not with Tua.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9, Jones.
Man, come on, man.
Throw it away, scramble, do something, but don't go down in your own backfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Going up top. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 152 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
That's bullshit.
Dolphins touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Coming.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Jones. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun. Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Yates. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Here they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Jones now. Off play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Yates. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Out. These are facts.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Now Jones operating from the gun.
Man, come on, man. I'm throwing the ball.
They'll say it's incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Looking to throw on second down. Burris. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
That's bullshit.
They find some open field here. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They get one more as the extra points up and good. And it can seal the deal as it makes it a 2-score game here. Not a lot of time remaining. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Jones. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Wow, 240 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, yeah, you're looking at what it is. Third down, they don't care that it's third and whatever. Because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
To throw is Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Jones. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
In motion left is Watkins. Jones. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. That one goes for 24 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Jones looking around. And he'll just get rid of it.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 36.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Miami, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on.
Yo. I said, yo. What? Capital L, lowercase e, capital V, A-R. You did? You spelled it regular. Didn't you just ask me how I spelled it? How the mother of my father gave me my birth name and spelled it? Capital L, lowercase e, capital V, A-R. Well, you asked me how to spell the name, woman. No, that's not how everybody spells it, because you normally just spell it with regular letters. Capital L. Regular folks spell it Levar, capital L, all lowercase letters. Her name is French. I'm from the French tribe of Zimbabwe. Well, you all capital yelling. What are you doing, woman? Stop lying. You don't want me. I don't even know why you pay. You like Pillsbury. You like them fat and plumpy. You like them fat and plumpy. You want them to die on you during sex. Oh man, come on, stop. Huh? No meat on the bone. I got plenty of meat. You got meat in the right places. Sickly. Shit, I guess you ain't seen me, huh? Well, yeah, you haven't. You know. Mm. Mm. What's up?